G'day Pickleball family. First thing to know, as shared on pickleballunion.com, even in their 90s, the Scalens are using pickleball to prove that age is just a number. Beverly and Earl Scalen have amassed a collection of medals from pickleball tournaments across the nation, achieved national senior rankings, and gained recognition in various newspaper and television features. Nevertheless, their greatest source of fulfillment lies in imparting their passion for the sport to others, whether it be their fellow residents at the retirement community in San Diego, vacationers sharing timeshares, or even the photojournalist assigned to capture their image. The Scalens eagerly provide newcomers with paddles and guide them onto the court. At one point, a group of ladies must have been watching or something because I didn't notice them. But they saw me and said, "Will you teach us how to play? We don't know about anything athletics," Beverly recounted to Karen Price of Redline Editorial. "I got them on the court and they didn't want to go home. They were out there for 2 hours. I was pooped." Earl Scalen has celebrated his 95th birthday while Beverly approaches her 90th. Both were once competitive tennis players who transitioned to pickleball approximately 12 years ago, a few years following their retirement and relocation to Sun Lakes, Arizona. They discovered that pickleball was gentler on their bodies. Beverly had recently undergone rotator cuff surgery, and Earl had been grappling with back issues, and they relished the ceaseless action. "Gradually, we played less tennis," Earl noted. Before long, they were participating in and triumphing in pickleball competitions. They also commenced efforts to persuade the mayor of Chandler to incorporate pickleball lines on local tennis courts, and they had their inaugural teaching experience after volunteering to host a series of introductory clinics. Amidst their daily play, involvement in events like the World Senior Games and their teaching endeavours, pickleball assumed a prominent role in the Scalens' lives. In fact, when their 3 sons proposed they relocate nearer to one of them, the Scalens resisted for 4 years. "We were having too much fun playing and teaching pickleball," Earl reflected. 5 years ago, they relocated to be closer to their son in San Diego. They estimate that during their time in Arizona, they instructed over 400 individuals in the art of pickleball. It didn't take long to start adding to that number in their new community. When the people at Covenant Living at Mount Miguel found out we had won all these medals playing pickleball, they asked us if we would be willing to teach it to the residents and their families, Earl stated. "Often those they instruct possess some familiarity with tennis," Earl observed, "but tennis demands a protracted learning curve and an even lengthier path to competitiveness. With pickleball, they can impart essentials within 15 to 20 minutes. And if they've played ping pong, they're actually hitting balls back and forth," Earl added. "Maybe they're not playing and keeping score, but they're keeping the ball in play for 2, 3, 4 hits. The expression on their faces when they realise this is something to behold." Not too long ago, the San Diego Union Tribune featured the Scalens in a story. The accompanying photographer was about 27 or 28 years old, they recounted, and had never encountered pickleball prior to the assignment. He had roughly 45 minutes of free time after completing his work, so they handed him a paddle. After about 15 minutes, he was already sweating, Beverly recalled. 6 or 7 years ago, the Scalens were at one of the Lawrence Welk resort villages and decided to engage in a match. They stepped onto a court and drew the attention of the athletic director, who was scheduled to lead a pickleball class shortly but was new to the game. "We took charge and instructed all these people who gathered there, and they had their kids and grandkids, and boy, people didn't want to leave," Earl recounted. "We returned there a year later, and the gentleman was still there and came over and embraced us. And another couple was there who'd been there the year before. They were from Pennsylvania, and they dashed over and embraced us and shared how much fun they'd had over the past year, teaching everyone back in Pennsylvania how to play pickleball." The Scalens ceased participating in tournaments about 5 years ago, partially due to the extensive nature of high-level tournaments and partly because they encountered a shortage of competitors in their age group. "Some of their present opponents are slightly younger," they remarked, "while others are significantly so. They now adhere to some modified rules to ensure the game is safer for older participants. One such rule is the prohibition of lobbing. They want to avoid situations where individuals have to retreat as it poses a heightened risk of falls. They also refrain from charging up to the net. We mosey," Earl quipped. Yet both Scalens concurred that one of the wonderful aspects of pickleball is its accessibility to individuals of all ages. We converse with many people and they're ambulatory, but they mention having knee issues and an inability to pivot sideways, Beverly shared. So I encourage them to simply come and observe and determine if they think it might be feasible rather than assuming they can't do it. We have numerous friends who've undergone knee replacements and they're out there participating and enjoying themselves when they previously thought they couldn't. Second thing to know, as also shared on pickleballunion.com, Pickleball Central and Fit America team up to get more kids into pickleball. Pickleball Central, America's leading online source for pickleball equipment and apparel, is collaborating with national charity FIT, P-H-I-T, America, to promote pickleball among elementary school children. FIT America has initiated the Play Pickleball program, an extensive educational initiative along with equipment kits tailored for elementary school students. Numerous Play Pickleball programs from FIT America are being dispatched to schools across the nation. Elementary schools throughout the US receive Fit America's Play Pickleball program in part through the organization's relationship with Pickleball Central. PE teachers also employ Fit America's Play Pickleball program to instruct elementary school students in hand-eye coordination using the Billie Jean King Eye Coach Simulator. Michael Brown, CEO of Pickleball Central, expresses enthusiasm about the partnership with Fit America, stating, "At Pickleball Central, we believe pickleball improves people's lives through healthy activity, connection, and competition. So the opportunity to partner with Fit America is exciting. I'm particularly passionate about providing opportunities for kids to be active, have fun, and connect with other kids. This is why we are excited to partner with Fit America. Their program has everything a school needs, including curriculum and incentives, to introduce kids to a great game that they can have fun playing with their friends and family for the rest of their lives." Jim Bow, founder of Fit America, underscores the benefits of playing pickleball for children's health and activities levels, stating, "Fit America is looking for the best ways to get kids active and healthy, and playing pickleball is an ideal way." Getting the support of Pickleball Central and USA Pickleball allows us to provide more Play Pickleball kits to more schools. This results in more kids developing active and healthy lifestyles. Fit America is also partnering with USA Pickleball by supplying their curriculum to schools and providing other USA Pickleball benefits. Fit America is currently in discussions with several other companies in the pickleball industry to join their mission of fostering active and healthy lifestyles among children. Bow notes, everyone in pickleball wants to grow participation. They see we have a great formula with kids. Additionally, supporting a national charity while doing this makes sense. We even have some pickleball professionals and celebrities that want to help us. Companies, individuals, or anyone interested in joining Fit America to promote active and healthy lifestyles through pickleball can contact Jim Bow at jim@fitamerica.org. Fit America has successfully introduced over 850,000 kids to physical activity in more than 1,500 schools. Detailed data and research sources can be found at fitamerica.org. And if you're finding this video helpful and informative on your pickleball news and information, please be sure to ding that like button. Third thing to know, as shared also on pickleballunion.com, a dream come true for the pickleball community in Oneida, Tennessee. When the residents of Oneida, Tennessee initially took up pickleball, they created outdoor courts by marking lines on the parking lot of a local church. Lisa Kalavig, a resident and USA Pickleball member, recalled those early days and the challenges they had to face. It was a lot of work because the courts were at a slant. We had no fences, so the balls literally could roll a few blocks away because we were on a hill. At the end of the play session, we would drive around in our vehicles to pick up the balls. Keeping the courts clear of nature's debris became another hurdle. In the fall, we would bring out our leaf blowers and blow off the courts because there were too many leaves and acorns. Sometimes it was super windy and nets would literally blow over because they were the cheap portable nets. Despite these obstacles, pickleball gained popularity in the community of around 3,700 residents, located an hour north of Knoxville near the Kentucky border. A recent tournament at the local high school garnered significant interest, and people of various ages frequently engage in the game, even though the town has limited court space. Lisa's daughter Elizabeth, a high school student, observed the widespread enthusiasm for pickleball in town. There's so many people in our community who have caught the pickleball bug. If you drive through the town, you'll see there's painted lines in parking lots. There's a bunch of people who have nets set up in their driveways. When Elizabeth saw a notice on USA Pickleball's Instagram page about a True Court by Pickleball United giveaway, she informed her mother, who applied. Oneida emerged as one of 3 finalists from over 150 entries, ultimately winning in an online vote by members. Elizabeth also mentioned how excited and grateful we are for this, and how our whole community was talking about this. The whole community is buzzing about this court. This is the highlight of our year, added her mum. During the pickleball tournament at Elizabeth's high school, approximately a quarter of the school's 400 players participated, showcasing the sport's popularity. There was a ton of teams, said Elizabeth. The whole high school was down there. Our community has just fallen in love with this sport. Pickleball's just a sport that everybody loves, Lisa comments. It can be young and old. We have elementary school students playing it. They actually painted some lines out for recess on the playgrounds. It's also the elderly too. For a lot of them, it's the highlight of the week. However, the local Boys and Girls Club remains the sole location with actual pickleball courts. And Elizabeth says it can be hard to get a game sometimes. We have one spot that we can play one day a week for about 2 hours, and that's it. Those courts, they're always full during that time period. It's the middle of the day as well. The Calavigs are eagerly anticipating the arrival of the True Court kit, which can be installed over any surface. Lisa said, we have a very nice city park that is well maintained, but there's no funds to ever upgrade it. There's a very old tennis court there that is never used. We are planning to put it right over the tennis court. It's just wasted space right now. There will be a line of people waiting to play. I'm hoping that this court brings the attention of our city council. Although it's just a start, maybe in the next year or two, they could do some fundraising or something to get more courts there. Lisa also envisions the possibility of one day having league play in the town. We would actually love to, Calavig said. People have asked about it. We just don't have the space for it. We did hold a pickleball tournament as a fundraiser about 6 months ago at the Boys and Girls Club. We had a lot of teams show up. We drew people from several hours away. Lisa also explains that the new court is expected to be used year-round, thanks to the mild winters in their area of Tennessee. The winters are not that bad here, so most of the time you can play outside throughout the year. Those that are dedicated will be out there no matter what. Brady Kellogg, Managing Director of Partnerships at USA Pickleball, expressed his satisfaction for the residents of Oneida and their newfound pickleball court. We have been absolutely thrilled to work with Pickleball United and our community in finding a great home for this True Court. It was wonderful to see such an enthusiastic response from our audience on social media as they voted and collectively decided on which deserving community should enjoy this pickleball court. Our team at USA Pickleball is looking forward to seeing the continued growth of our sport in Oneida, Tennessee. Paddles up.